Here with us today is a very funny young comedian. Certainly has become a regular on our show, and we're very proud of that. You'll love her. Here's Elayne Boosler. Elayne!
Sheiks are in from Arabia, and I'm showing them Congress. Oh, gosh, I have such a cold. It's driving me crazy. It's no fun to have a cold when you're all grown up, you know, because your mother's not there to take care of you. Remember when you were a kid, she'd put that Vicks on your chest, then put a washcloth on it so your pajamas wouldn't stick, right? In the morning, you woke up, the washcloth was gone, but when you stood up, the whole bed came with you. You never found the washcloth. We used to have these guest towels in the bathroom that we weren't allowed to use. My mother called them show towels. Show towels. I was a little kid. I thought people called up the house and said, Mr. Boosler, what time are those towels on tonight? 8 and 10, make a reservation. Did you just wash this audience? I cannot do a thing with it. Really get the hairspray. They're unruly tonight. Oh, well, anyway, I really sneeze loud when I have a cold. I like big, good sneezes. They feel great, you know. I don't understand people who do those teeny little sneezes. Remember the dainty girls in school, the ones who could sneeze like this? I tried it once. I blew my contacts out of my eardrum. It was great. Some girls were so cool, they made no noise. Wow, bless you. I'm real glad that I could be here tonight because I just recently finished entertaining at 3 Mile Island, and well, my agent sent me, said, go, it's good exposure. I said, yeah, I know. Did you know that Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they make the chocolate, is very close to 3 Mile Island where they had the nuclear leak, which is why I don't eat too much chocolate anymore. The last thing I need is pimples that glow in the dark. But I guess you have to stand behind your country, especially in this whole economic mess now. A lot of people are buying Hondas and Toyotas. I bought an American car, you know, that's fine. In fact, I just brought it up, you know, for the 6-month regular checkup. Changed the oil filter, new engine, new transmission, new carburetor, of course. Have you heard that they're discontinuing the Susan B. Anthony dollar now? It just wasn't working out. But just to keep everybody happy, they'll be putting lipstick and rouge on George Washington. Government's trying to find a way to make the dollar more valuable again. They have a new dollar coming out. On the front is George Washington. On the back it says, this space for rent. I don't understand exactly what inflation means. You know, the closest I can come is like, remember a couple of years ago we used to call money dough? Then with inflation it became bread? I mean, one more year like this and we'll be looking for change for a souffle. The government's always trying to find new revenue. I heard once again they're discussing legalizing prostitution. Now, that's one trait I never understood. I mean, I don't think those girls have very high morals. How could any woman sleep with a total stranger without having had dinner and a movie first? And you know, if that's what they do for work, what did they do for recreation? Do you think on their night off they all go someplace and type? Well, election time's coming around again. You really should vote. You know, it's important. I read an article recently that said a lot of Americans do not know how to vote, and when they show up, they're too ashamed to ask. Seems strange to picture half the women waiting in that little booth for a sales girl to show up, and half the men trying to figure out where to put the little quarter in so that movie will start again. I had a terrible week this week. I went to open a checking account. I never had one. I don't know why. And I went to get one. They wouldn't give it to me. Said I didn't have enough identification. Had my driver's license and $1,000. I said, I have $1,000. Do you have any identification? Do I look like the kind of person that plays practical jokes on myself? You know what I did today? I went into a strange bank. I forced them to take $1,000. They don't know who I am, and I'm never going back. So I went to a different bank. I got a checking account. Does anybody have pictures on their checks? You know, scenes? Oh, you do? Oh, what do you have? What do you have? Flowers? Oh, that's very positive. The surf, coming in or going out? Yeah, makes a big difference. I have a kite flying through the air. It's called Breezy Day. And whenever my checks bounce, the kite comes back tangled in the trees. I'm gonna get little wildlife checks next time. They have them with rabbits on them, so you don't have to reorder, you know? Okay. I think the bank really tries hard. They have so many checking plans. They'll even take money out of your savings account and put it in your checking accounts, you know. I need them to take money out of somebody else's savings account. Don't you hate when you waste money on a dumb product? I saw a new thing in the supermarket about a week ago, coconut fabric softener. Who would buy that? And why? New coconut fabric softener. Okay, wash your underwear in it. You may be at the office, but your behind can feel like it's in the Bahamas. Imagine you go to a disco, you start sweating, and you smell like a 5-foot pina colada. There's still some bargains in the supermarket. Anybody ever come across Campbell's soup for one? Little teeny weeny cans of soup for one. Well, this big soup for one. No, it's a nice gesture. I live alone. I have a tube of Crest family-sized toothpaste. Oh, I got it in 62. I'm halfway through now. Well, soup for one could have been great, except they really rub it in. It's like the loneliest little can on the shelf. Directions: heat it up, don't heat it up, pour it in your socks. Who cares? You're alone. Stir again. Where are you going? Oh. Read the ingredients. It actually says 1 string bean, 1 green pea. We're not starting a whole squash for 1 person. Soup for one is 26 cents. Regular soup is 27 cents. All these years I've been 1 penny away from a relationship. Have you seen the new home pregnancy test in the drugstores? That's kind of funny. Big letters on the front, for use in the privacy of your own home. Gee, I was gonna drive to a crowded shopping center. It's a funny product, you know. It says, if test is positive and you are pregnant, a chemical ring will appear in the bottom of the test tube. Remove and put on finger quickly. Well, you know, people who package those things have no feelings, because I bought that home pregnancy test. Inside was a coupon, 20 cents off on soup for one.